welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video from me. I'm excited for today. We're going to be playing with the new Lorac collection that is in collaboration with Rachel Zoe. I have the entire collection in front of me, so we have some really fun, like new little mini baby little palettes, and there's also some lip bundles. I'm going to be doing like a first impressions, testing everything out. So if that sounds good, why don't we go ahead and jump in? So these just showed up on my doorstep from Lorac. So there are 4 different little mini palettes. These are so tiny. Let me show you how small they are in my hand. Like, they are tiny little palettes. They're 6-pan palettes. And then there are also 3 different lip bundles a part of this collection. So we have some gloss bundles right here, and then there's also this one here, which is a lip set. This one has a lip liner, a lipstick, and a lip gloss. If you don't know who Rachel Zoe is, she is a designer, a fashion designer, and also a fashion stylist for like celebrities and stuff. I feel like I used to watch her show. Who remembers like the Rachel Zoe projects? Like, that was on Bravo. I used to watch that all the time. So I think in that show she was like styling different celebrities and things, and now I know she has like her own clothing line and things like that. So she is collaborating with Lorac for this collection. So I really didn't hear anything about this before it did show up on my doorstep, so I really don't know too much about it, but I am going to be trying everything out. So we have, like I said, 4 different little mini palettes. Everything in the collection has this really pretty like metallic animal print vibe to it, which I feel like, remembering in the show, I feel like it's very true to her. Looking at my little card here, it looks like the palettes are going to be $15 each for the little mini palettes. The lip bundles are also $15 each, and then the lip set, the one that has the gloss and the lip liner, is $18. So not too bad, but these are also really tiny palettes. So $15 for this little itty bitty tiny palette is kind of pricey. So there's only 6 shades in here. So I'm very curious to see how they do perform. So there are mirrors, and then they have these little plastic covers here that have the names on the shades. So it does have like the tiniest mirror of life. Some of these have mattes. I think there is just one actually that has mattes in it. The rest of them are full shimmer palettes. Let me find which one. So this one here, the Hollywood Glamour palette, this one does have some mattes. It looks like this one has 2 different matte shades, but the rest of these are just shimmers. So I don't think that you could necessarily get an entire look with them. You can if you're someone who likes just shimmers on your lid, but for me, I always like to go in with a matte. So I am gonna try this one with the mattes, and then we'll go in with a few of these and try out the different shimmers. So it says that these are undeniably addictive texture in their adorable size for the ultimate impact indulgence. New Diamond Shine formula contains 100% certified authentic diamonds. So it says that it offers creamy-like, no-tug application, impactful one-swipe payoff, and superior blendability. So you got some diamonds in here, so we'll see how we think they perform. I always feel like that's kind of like a little bit of a gimmicky thing, like, oh, we got diamonds. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm gonna start trying these out first, and then we'll try out some of the lip glosses. So I do want to give a little bit of a swatch. I don't know that I'll swatch all of them, but I'll swatch a couple of them for you. So let's first swatch this one. This one is the Hollywood Glamour. This one reminds me of like New Year's Eve for some reason. Like, I feel like this would be perfect for New Year's Eve. So we do have pressed glitter, and then also the diamond shadow, I believe. Those are the regular shadows. So here are a few swatches from that one. So we have the glitter shade right there, and then some of the other shades. These do look really foiled, so let's try out another one. So this one here has the matte shades in here. So we'll give a couple swatches of the mattes in the palette. And then we'll swatch this glittery shade in here as well. So there's the glitter shade, and then a few of the mattes right there. So definitely a fun color palette with these. I am curious to kind of see how they perform on the eyes. So why don't we go ahead and start trying them out. So I am going to be using some of my Doll 10 brushes. You guys can always find these down below in my description box if you want to purchase them. They are my set with Doll 10, so I'm going to be using 4 of the brushes I pulled from my collection for this. So like I said, I'm going to go in with those mattes first because I do need a good matte to start an eye look. So I've been using this primer recently from e.l.f. It's not really a primer, it's concealer. This is their Camo Concealer. I've been using this to prime for all of my eye looks, and I've been really liking the way it's been looking. It just really brings out the vibrant colors. I also haven't been setting it. I feel like I was never one of those people who didn't set their base, but I feel like I've been really liking the way it looks with the different shadows. I just think it makes them a little bit more opaque. So I normally just use my finger, or sometimes I'll go in with a sponge just to blend this out. So I'm first gonna start in the Hollywood Glamour palette, this one right here. This is the one, again, that has the mattes. And looking on this little sheet, it has the different names here on the front, and then it says, "I speak sparkle fluently." Has like a little quote from her. So I'm gonna start with this one right here, this tan shade, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pick that up and begin to place that on my eye, and then just go ahead and blend it. So this definitely seems pretty pigmented. There was a tiny bit of kickback in the pan, but nothing too crazy. So I'm just really gonna work this shade in before I grab any more product and just go ahead and really try to blend it. I'm trying to look in this mirror in the palette, but it's so small. I feel like this is like the tiniest mirror ever. I think these would be cute palettes if you're like on the go or you want a little palette in your purse. I definitely think these would be cute for that, but they are so tiny. Like, this mirror is so little in here. Because none of the other 3 palettes have like mattes, I feel kind of limited to using this red. I don't know that I want to do that, but I'm going to try a little bit of it. I'm just going to grab this one here. This is my Transition Transformer. I don't know why I had to look, but I'm going to go ahead and just stamp this on the outer edge and begin to blend this shade in. I just want a light wash of this. I don't want this to look too red because I think I want to lean more towards like the silvers and the gold in the palettes, but I just want a little extra something with a matte just to help kind of give us a little bit of gradient before we do go in with the different shimmers. So I am noticing that a few of these have repeat shades in them as well. So like this one here has the same green in it, and then it also has the same gold shade, and then a few of these have the same like champagne shade. So you definitely wouldn't need all of them. You'd kind of just have to pick one that is a color story for you, because there are repeat shades in a few of the different palettes. But I do want to play with the emerald green shade because I think that it looks pretty fun. So I'm going to grab a little bit of that one. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and work this one on our outer corner. See how it blends. This one has shimmer in it, but I don't think it has too much. Okay, I'm getting a decent amount of fallout there. I was wanting to just deepen this up a little bit here, but I guess it's looking okay. I just feel like we're getting like a lot of fallout here, and with darker shades, sometimes that's not my favorite. But we're just gonna work this into the crease, really just vamp it up on this outer edge. And then I'll kind of stop midway so I can continue to layer other shadows, but I really want to keep this low as well in the crease. I just realized that I'm calling these the Hollywood Glamour, and I keep saying I'm going into the Hollywood Glamour. That's what all of these palettes are called. I'm so smart. So this one is called Midnight Kiss, and this one here is Black Tie. So they both have that same like midnight blue color, so I'm gonna go into those. See, this is why first impressions are fun, because you know, you just don't really do that much research when it comes to first impressions, I feel like. So I'm just gonna tap this shade on top and begin to work it in. It's kind of gonna turn into a smoky eye, I can already tell. But the shade is really pretty. It has actually like some reflex in it, like some gold and pink reflex. And so I'm just working really, really gently with this shade. And then when I begin to bring it in, I'm just not really gonna have much product on my brush because I don't want it too intense. I just want it more intense on this area here. Okay, now I want to try out the gold. So I'm gonna go in with this one. This one still is the Black Tie. I'm gonna try this gold. This one isn't one of the glitters, it's just like one of their diamond shadows. I'm gonna tap this one right over top of the black. That is pretty. See, this is like a perfect like New Year's Eve kind of look is what I was thinking. That's really cool. That shade is actually really pigmented. I wasn't expecting it to be that pigmented. It just looks really shimmery, really foiled. And that's without a wet brush, just like with my finger. I think it looks really nice. And then for the inner corner, I really want to do like a silver moment. I don't see any silvers in any of the palettes that isn't glitter. So I guess we'll try one of the pressed glitters. So same palette. I guess I'm liking the tones of this palette right here. This is the black tie again. And I'm gonna grab this like silver glitter. And I'm gonna put this one on the inner corner. I'm not using any glitter glue or anything. Okay, so that one sticks pretty well. I'll see how it wears throughout the day, like if I get glitter fallout or anything like that. Pretty close to the eye here. So if you're not someone who likes to put on glitters or glitter by the eye, obviously these palettes wouldn't be for you because they do have the pressed glitters in them. But I'm gonna go ahead and just tap this and kind of blend it into the gold too. Still going in with the same palette, I'm gonna grab some of the white shade in the palette and use this one for an inner corner highlight. See how that looks just right here on the inner corner. That is a super pigmented like shadow as well. I like that on the inner corner. I almost wish I would have used that instead of the glitter. I'm gonna bring it up into the glitter as well. So for lower lash, I'm gonna go back into that first matte shade that we went in with and just swing that on my lower lash line. I definitely think if you're gonna use these palettes, you're gonna use the glitters in them, you're gonna want to do your face first because this right here is not a cute situation. I'm gonna grab a little bit of that green shade, the emerald shade, and I'm gonna use that on my lower lash line. Okay, and then in my waterline, I'm actually gonna add some of the Benefit High Beam just to kind of open my eyes a little bit. And then I think I'm gonna add some mascara and some lashes, and then we'll go ahead and try out the lip products. I think that this is like our final eye look. Definitely very vampy, very New Year's Eve. I think the shadows are nice. I just don't love the glitters because I feel like we're getting so much fallout with the glitter shades. But the actual like diamond shadows, if you will, I think are really pretty. And I really do like that gold shade. I think you don't really need the glitter. You know, it kind of gives its own shimmer on its own. All right, so we've got our lashes on. I feel like that just made the look even more dramatic. And now I'm gonna try out some of the lip bundles. So I really wanna try this one. This one is the Alter Ego Golden Era Lip Set. And this one has in it the lipstick, the lip liner, and then also the lip gloss. Sorry, you can hear my dog walking around over here. So this one is the $18 kit, and it's just like a nude lip, which I absolutely love. So we're gonna try this one first. So I'm gonna start with the lip liner pencil. This is almost like a crayon. It does have a twistable thing right here, so you can go ahead and move it up. So I'm just gonna first go ahead and line my lips. So now that we've got our lips lined, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the lipstick and apply this just right over top. I do like this color. It's more of like a brownie nude. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the gloss on top. I'm just gonna add this kind of to the center. All right, so just adding a little bit of gloss. I think I'm gonna add a little more just so we can try out these glosses here. So these ones are more of like a dazzling gloss. As you can tell, they have like more of like an iridescent shift to them. So this one here is the All Day Glamour, and this one is the Moonlight Kiss. So we're gonna try the All Day Glamour, and we're gonna try this one right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a try just right on top and see what that adds. Definitely adds more of a sheen. It doesn't feel too heavy at all. We got the applicator quite dirty, so I'm gonna go ahead and wipe that off just so next time it doesn't look like that. But these are just like little mini glosses too. They're not like full size, so they are just mini in here, but then you have the two other colors there in this bundle as well. So after applying the lipstick, that is going to do it for this first impressions with the Lorac Rachel Zoe Collection. So all in all, I think this eye look is really pretty. I think it's very fun, definitely a very like New Year's vibes, holiday vibes. I do really like the way that the eye look came out. I will say if you are gonna pick up these palettes, just make sure you do your eyes first because we have so much fallout even still on my nose, trying to powder, trying to get it to come back or come off, but I can't get it to disappear. So that is one thing I will say, make sure you do your eyes first. I thought the palettes were really cute though. I thought they were really fun. I did like this eye look I came up with, and I do like the shimmers. Like I thought I wasn't gonna be able to create a full eye look, but with this like darker color here, I just feel like the shimmers have a little bit of blendability to them. If I were to pick my favorite out of the four, I think I would go with the black tie. I think that this one has the most colors that I used in it. So it has the silver, the gold, the emerald, and then you have like that white shade too in this one. It doesn't have any mattes though, so keep that in mind. But I think these are cute. I mean, they're $15, so definitely pricey, but I think for like a holiday gift for someone or something, I think these would be really fun. The bundle, the lip sets seem really cute as well with the packaging on them. I think they're really fun. The formula feels pretty comfortable on the lips so far. So you guys will have to let me know what you think down below. Are you planning on picking up this collection? I feel like we're a little bit all over the place, but sometimes with first impressions, I feel like it happens, you know? You're kind of just testing them all out, seeing what you think of it all. So leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think of this look, and I will see you guys in my next video.